Yo, what's up guys, Bev here. Okay, so this video is going to be about how we can get multiple clones into one Blender environment, Blender scene, right? It's pretty much ready for you. There's just a couple little steps you have to take to make that happen, okay? So this is how I would do it, and this is how I recommend you do it. It's probably the easiest way, is say you load a clone up like I just did. Then from here, we'll go File, we'll go Save As, and I'll just put it somewhere. So you can even save it in the same place. It doesn't really matter. But just name it something else. So I'm going to call this Angel Clone, sure, and save as angelclone.blend and just put it right there. And then what we're going to do before you exit this is File, External Data, make sure Automatically Packed Resources is on. So hit that check, and then give it another file save just to make that little asterisk at the top left go away. So now we know it is saved and the external data is packed. If you're wondering about the smile, blend shape video, how to smile, that's that video. Okay. Now that that's saved as a Blender project, what we can do is now we can append it. Okay, so if I go File, New General, and I open up a new clone. So if I kind of just back up, I'll use this one right here. This is fine. I'll load this clone up. So I'm opening a different clone. I'm trying to get my Angel clone into this same Blender scene, so two clones are in here. From here, we hit File, Append. So File, this one, Append, in case I went too quickly. Back this up so we get into the same location as this, right, where we saved our Angel clone.blend. We're going to open this up. We're going to go into Collection, okay, Collection folder. And in here, you're going to see a bunch of collections. The only collection you need is the character collection. Everything on your clone is saved automatically, if you use Clone Tools, with a character collection. So you just open this character collection right here, hit append that, and it should pull everything that was part of the character into this scene. Okay, so now I have two character collections. This one, I'm just going to call this, for example, Blue Hair, right? And I'm going to collapse this box. I'm going to collapse all the boxes real quick. So this is the Blue Hair folder with the Blue Hair clone. And this one we just appended. It's .001 because we had two character folders, right? This is the Angel clone folder. Okay, so now that everything is nice and organized, we have this Angel clone. You can even pull it out if you want to. You see how there's that black line? That's how we can get it out of this collection folder. This one has a camera in it, that's why. Now I have the Angel clone and the Blue Hair clone in the same scene, and we can easily just move everything if we want to by selecting this Genesis 8.1 rig. Turn on overlays up here at the top right so we can see all the data of editing, and also switch to object mode. So object mode, overlays, I have selected the second rig of our Angel clone, the second clone. I'm going to hit G, I'm going to hit X. And that's this left and right line, right? As you can see here, it is moving the model, okay? So with that, we're going to now just select everything inside of this area. So I'm going to hit the top one, go to the bottom, hit all of this, hit this as well. So now everything is selected, and make sure we get the models inside of the rig as well. So every single object inside this Angel clone folder is selected. One more time, just so you don't get too confused with that. Every single object inside of Angel clone. To select them, we just click on the top one, so it's blue, hold Shift, and select the bottom one. So now everything is selected. Now hit the letter G, hit the letter X, and just slide it across. Okay, so now we moved everything across the X axis, which we can tell right here from the compass. X is our left and right, it's also on the ground. And if I turn overlays back off so we have a better visual, you can see, there we go. We have both clones, and it kept the facial expression smile. Everything is there as is, perfect, good to go. Now from here, a little bit of advanced, but good knowledge if you're experimenting with your clones. If you want to, let's say you want to pose one clone, then pose another clone, you can do that. You can actually do that by just looking for the Genesis 8.1 male rigs. So to make that process a little easier, I'm going to collapse all of these boxes. So you see I'm hitting these one by one. Little pro side trick here. If you left click and hold, left click, hold it, and select this arrow. So I'm left click holding this arrow right now, and I just drag my mouse down. everything I hit will collapse. Okay, so watch on the blue here. Left click, hold, drag all these down. They all just collapse. Wonderful. Okay, now we can just have these two rigs both visually selected. Make sure you don't hit these empties. These empties are, well, they're for control rigs. You don't actually need them in this at this stage. You really don't need them. You could just delete these if you wanted to, like that. It doesn't actually do anything. Just so you know, a little tidbit of information. But now I have this rig here, which is the right rig, right? Because this is our imported clone. And then this is our appended clone. Okay, this is the one we imported from Clone Tools, right? And the second one is the one we got from, what's it called? Appending, from the last project. You can also rename this. You don't have to leave it as is. So we can call this blue hair if we want to, if it helps you stay organized and differentiate different things. And we can call this Angel. Right, so now they're easy to identify visually. Okay, so from here, if you select one of the rigs, and then you go to pose mode, and you switch to pose mode, the rig that you have selected will take the pose. Right, so Angel Clone, the rig is on, I pose it, it does it, right? Now if I want to adjust this one, select blue hair rig, which is this one, pose it. So you can do them separately. It really is that simple. Once you have, so let me just select a random pose. You can just select, make sure it's selected, and now all the poses will work. And if I want to adjust a different one, I just click on it, and now I can start adjusting them. So then I can set them all up however I want to, and they will both pose separately, but you can work on multiple clones in the same world at the same time just by appending them over. All right, that's how you do that, guys. I will catch you in the next one. Go have fun.